What's up? What's up? What's cracking? What's good? What's popping? Thumbs up the video. Okay, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I heard the dude say that on his channel. Subscribe. That's right. I say subscribe. I said this boy crazy. What's up? Hey, what's up, New World Crew? Okay, Q, I emailed you the link to this live so people can come up. But hey everybody. What we're doing today is we're having a discussion about holding women accountable. And what I would like from you all is for people to come up, click the link that my mods are going to be posting in the chat. Darnell, I emailed it to you too. Um, I want you guys to click the link and come up and tell me, what do you think women need to be held accountable for? And let's talk about it. Okay? Because I want to know. Because I definitely got some things that I feel like women need to be held accountable for. But I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. New World Crew. Because they ushering in a new world on us just quick, fast, and in a hurry, honey. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's coming. Y'all heard about that wolf they bringing back? That ancient, it's like an ancient wolf. It's like 6 feet long and 3 feet tall. Y'all put the link in here so they can come up. I don't want nobody leaving nothing in this chat. I want you to come up and talk to your girl, okay? You are going to be on camera if you click this link, just so you know, unless you decide to hide yourself, which is totally fine. All right, Q just posted the link. How do I pin it? Let me see. Let me pin it. Let me see. Can I pin it? Pin me. All right. The link is pinned. And I want you guys who feel like you know what women need to be held accountable for to click the link and come up and talk to us. Tell us what women need to be held accountable for, because that's what we want to know. What do women need to be held accountable for? That link looked bigger than that when I sent it to you. I don't know why it looks so small now. I chose better. Come up and click the link and come up. Talk to us. Whew, it's hot out here, honey. It's almost 90 today out here. I chose better. You don't want to come up and talk about it. Tell us what women need to be held accountable for, because I want to know, honey. You shortened it to make it easier in the chat. Okay. I don't know if that means it worked. Somebody click it and so we can see if it even worked. Do it work? One of my moms clicked the link and let me see what happens. If you have any thoughts on what women need to be held accountable for, please click the link and come up and let us know what women need to be held accountable for. We want to hear your thoughts on what women need to be held accountable for, please. And this is going to be a respectful discord. Okay. When I start to speak, I would like to be heard. And when you speak, I will make sure that you are heard. So don't come up here with your thong on twerking. Okay. For the emotional ones. Whoever feels like there is something women need to be held accountable for, click the link and come on up. Thank you, Adeline. I want to know what women need to be held accountable for. Okay. Come and talk to your girl. Cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know. Like, I hear the conversations that are going on online about what women need to be held accountable for. And I have a few things in mind of what I believe women need to be held accountable for. But I really would love for one of these men to get up here and click this link and come and tell me, what do he think women need to be held accountable for? Because some of the stuff y'all be saying be asinine. I be trying to figure out what y'all talking about. Just saying. Come on up here and talk your talk and walk your walk. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Click the link. Click the link. Y'all be talking all that stuff online, but now y'all scared to click the link. Click the link. Click the MF link. Did y'all try to click it? Did one of my moms try to click it? Cause I don't see nobody clicking the link. Y'all scared? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this waist trainer is annoying. Anybody bold enough to click the link? Cause I'm gonna give y'all what I'm okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel like. First of all, women. One of the things that I feel like women need to be held accountable for is we keep okay. This is the thing that bothers me about the average woman today. We see the results that we're getting from a particular group, right? We're dating them, we're marrying them, we're getting pregnant by them, having babies by them, doing all these things with them. We see the results and we keep doing it. I feel like we need to be held accountable for that because there's no way on God's green earth that we should be looking at the situation that we're in, the oppression that is happening to us, and we are okay with doing what we're doing and moving the way that we're moving. It's so weird to me. I don't see anything happening, so I'm scared that they froze this chat. Damn, YouTube, it's a whole nother channel. Why y'all messing with me? Dang, why are they messing with this channel? They that mad at me? Oh, okay. There we go. Q. All right, cool. Um, and if you guys have any thoughts on that, or if you have any stories or information you want to share, come on up. Click the link. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Guys get on my nerves with these fancy cars and stuff. Anybody got anything they want to share? Do you have any stories of or anything you want to share of what done went down with you? Okay. There's other things that I feel like women should be held accountable for, but I want to see what some of y'all thoughts are first before we go into that. Um, anybody have anything they have to say? Because it's funny how there's so many guys up on YouTube on all of these platforms talking about women need to be held accountable, women need to be held accountable. And then when you post something like this and you invite them up to come up here and talk, they talk and walk, they walk and prove what it is that they trying to say. They don't have no smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. Everybody got something to say when ain't no woman there to defend herself. But now it's a woman here asking you, what do we need to be held accountable for? And y'all ain't clicking the link. Click it. Oh, it's only available on the mobile. All right, well, pull y'all phones out and let's get to it. Shit. Let's go. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna watch a video on how to do this Zoom thing tonight so I can get this video out for print. Hopefully I can do it like tomorrow or some shit like that. But we gonna get this Prince reading done. Y'all been asking me to do this for a minute. I'm scared though. Y'all know some stuff is like not worth talking about. This is a mobile link, by the way. One of my moms just informed me. Thank you, Q. Pull your phone out, click the link, and let's get to it. Cam up and let's get to it. If you got something to say about what you feel like women need to be held accountable for. Another thing I feel like women need to be held accountable for is staying in relationships that are unequally yoked. I don't understand that. I don't understand how, well, I'm not going to say I don't understand it because there are situations where, sometimes the woman is vulnerable. She may be pregnant. She may have just had a baby. She can't go to work right now. She's dealing with some sort of illness or disability or something like that. In those instances, then it makes sense. But in other instances, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do we do this? And I was looking at this video about the Target thing, how we went on strike with Target. Everybody was like, fuck that, don't go to Target, don't go to Walmart. And they up now trying to get Al Sharpton to come over and, have a meeting with them, like he gonna change our mind about anything. Um, but it's funny to me how we can band together and we see the type of movement we can make happen. Okay, y'all see Target over here on their knees begging us to be their friend again, but they still didn't correct that DEI situation. Okay, so like whatever. Um, and we see the type of movement that we can make if all of us women were to get together and band together the way that they're doing for this Target and this Walmart situation, we could make a difference in 10 years. This earth will look totally different. It would make a big difference. If we all got together and said, you know what, we ain't effing with y'all like that. If you ain't gonna respect me, then listen, you can get the hell up out my face. I'm not dating you. I ain't having your babies. I'm not marrying you. I ain't doing none of that shit. Fuck you. Listen, we can make shit happen. We make the world go round. Let's just keep it a stat. Okay? These men ain't out here doing nothing. They ain't going to the gym and trying to become high value men for other men. A majority of them ain't. The LGBTQ community is not as big as everybody think it is. I mean, it is a hell of a movement, don't get me wrong. But no, the average person is doing heterosexual around here. Okay, at least for the time being. They not doing that for each other. They doing that for the attention of women. Okay. And women are, I don't know what we doing. I don't know why we don't demand more. I don't know why we not making shit shake around here. I don't know why we not getting the proper results that we supposed to be getting. Because in real life, I shouldn't be seeing nobody pregnant around this joint. Not right now. Not right now, I shouldn't. But I see it all the time. Every day. Every day I leave out the door, I see somebody with a belly poked out. Why? I don't know. I mean, unless you got that needle in a haystack, that one, out of 100,000 or shit, maybe a million of a guy, that's okay. Because, at this point, I don't know if any of them are worth it. I just don't know. I don't meet enough good men for me to get up and be like, oh, I met, a great group of guys. It's never that. It's always like one. Like, oh, he all right. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't even really be knowing him like that because it ain't like I'm dating homeboy. So I really can't even call him a good guy. I could just say he a nice person or, he's respectful to his mom or something like that. But I don't be knowing homeboy like that in no relationship setting. I don't know. Okay. But what do y'all think women need to be held accountable for? Leave me something in the comment section. What y'all think? Excuse me. Excuse me. Leave me y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think women need to be held accountable for? I want to know. Anybody. I chose better said for being mammies. Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing that kind of blows me away a little bit. Um, when you look at ancient research, right, of like patriarchy and matriarchal dynasties like that existed in the past, when women were in rulership and men were in their rightful places as protectors, the world ran so smoothly. Everybody had food, everybody had somewhere to live. Everybody with all the animals were healthy, everything was flourishing. We had female trees and not just male trees that's leaving all this pollen all over the place. And let me tell you something, the reason why they're planting all these male trees, y'all, is because they don't want us growing our own fruit. They do not. They want to be able to control everything we do. I'm gonna tell you the reason why they made it convenient for you to just go to the store and buy what it is you need and hurry up and get home and cook and instant rice and all that other stuff. They're trying to give you as much time as possible to be a slave. That's what that's for. They want you to have as much time as possible to work to help them to become million and billionaires. That's what that's for. Okay, Q, you said for settling and procreating with men, and it's clear natural selection was trying to weed out. Yeah. that is that is a very interesting you said it is clear that natural selection was trying to weed out. Um For those of you who follow me on my other channel, you know that we did a reading on the oracles, and the first time that they ever saw a male child and what ended up happening. How the oracles were trying to unalive them, and the young girls unalive the oracles, because they knew, the oracles knew what was getting ready to go down. And it was showing that women are now paying the price for that decision. Some people like to call it cursed or whatever, but they're now paying the price for that decision. They sacrificed those oracles for those boy children, and look at the situation that we're in now. Like, look at where we are. It's craziness, I tell you. Okay. And yeah, the universe definitely was has been trying to uh turn things right. But I think that when you hear people saying things like, "Oh, I be praying for my, this, my husband, my man, my, whoever, my son or whatever," when you sit and you manifest safety for somebody that the universe is clearly saying doesn't deserve that protection, then, I mean, are we to blame for that, or is it a universal thing? You know what I'm saying? Because now it just looks like we are just wasting our time protecting a bunch of people who don't care about our protection. And they even get up on social media and say it. They ain't protecting you. You ain't did nothing for them. They don't owe you shit. Even though you gave them life and they suckled on your nipples and they lived in your home for 18 years, sometimes longer. They ate your food. They, tore up shit in your house. They don't owe you anything. They don't owe you any respect. They don't owe you any protection. They don't owe you anything. That's how they feel, and they are proud and glad to get up on social media and tell the whole world how you ain't shit. They don't have no problem with getting up and telling the entire planet that you ain't shit. You ain't worth shit. You stink. You black. You ugly. You loud. You masculine. Don't nobody want you. They want feminine, fit, and friendly and white. Okay, let's just be real. And they have no issues with getting up and saying that. None. None whatsoever. If anybody got smoke, click the mobile link and come on up here. Let's talk about it. I want to know, what do women need to be held accountable for? Because at the end of the day, I'm seeing the women take accountability for what it is that they are doing. I mean, the ones who are having children with suckers that don't want to be around and take care of the children, the women are still there. They're still taking care of the offspring. They're still holding it down. They're still doing it, even if though it's by themselves. And, this whole single mother thing is getting old and blown out of proportion, because, they talk a lot of shit about single mothers, but what they don't talk about is great people come from single parent homes as well, with just the mother. Ball players, lawyers, doctors, educated people come from single family homes all the time. But they only want to highlight the prisoners. They only want to highlight, the bad ones, the ones who beat up on people and stuff like that. They don't want to talk about the success stories that comes from single mother homes. They don't want to talk about that. You say, I think in general, women are loving and nurturing, and they have made mistakes dealing with men, but it wasn't intentional. Women operate this life better than men. I do think it was intentional, Darnell. I do. I do. At this point, we have entirely too many examples. Look, some people might say that Martin Luther King was a saint. Everybody knows he was cheating on his wife. You know what I'm saying? I think I should do a community post on my other channel with the link to this live in a post. Okay, let me do that right now. Yeah, like, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Community post. I don't think I had a link. Hold on, let me see. I would have to do it from this phone because the link is I don't have a link no more. Oh, I could do share. Hold on. I think. Uh, share. Copy link. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right. I just did that. Um. Okay. Y'all are going to therapy and becoming better people. A lot of men don't want to change. Well, yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, we're still making mistakes. Like we still have hope, and I don't know why. Like I don't understand why we even have hope with a lot of these situations. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, some of us are going to therapy, but at the end of the day, we need more than just therapy. We need action. You know what I'm saying? We need action oriented people in our community. Okay, we definitely need action oriented people. And the sad part about it is, it's very difficult for us as a people to come together and unify when there's so much hate amongst us. We can't even get off the damn plantation. We still dealing with colorism and shit. The house Negro and the field Negro, and it's sad. We can't come together like guys. I see guys and girls all the time. They become successful. They go to the hood. They open up a business. Next thing you know, they unalive somewhere because jealousy, envy. A girl can't be prettier than another girl. Don't bring a man in the mix. Oh my God, you'll ruin a whole freaking family. You know what I'm saying? He go through, run through the whole family. I done seen guys. Listen, y'all. I got a cousin. Shout out to Bobo. I got a cousin that will come into a woman's life and run through her whole. I'm talking about he'll bone the daughter, the cousin, the sister, the mama. He'll bone everybody. He'll come in there and divide the whole family and then move on. And he do not care. Okay, he has no apologetic bone in his body. Okay, Roshi said accountability for not allowing yourself to get pregnant for child support. Not allowing yourself to get pregnant for child support. Well, I mean, really, if you look at child support statistics, most women aren't getting enough child support to support the child anyway. So that would be a dumb reason. I mean, unless you finna try to set up a celebrity or something like that, and the average woman can't do that. That celebrities ain't fucking with average chicks. So, I mean, what you gonna get, $500-$600 a month? That ain't shit. That ain't enough to take care of no child. Costs like $1 million fucking dollars to take care of a kid throughout the whole duration of the 18 years. Probably more than that. If you a label motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Or you like to live in, better areas and stuff like that, even more. So child support ain't, I mean, what you getting? Darnell, you said you write actively, and that's where men should take more charge by showing by example. But they won't. A lot of men don't even know how to control. Listen, y'all, a lot of these grown ass men don't even know how to control their fucking private parts. It's so bad out here in these streets, y'all. Let me tell you how bad it is. Y'all know how old I am. Y'all know I'm in my 40s. I be out here minding my business. I'm talking about straight up minding my business. I don't be in nobody's face. I don't be trying to get nobody attention. I don't dress provocatively. I don't wear clothing that will make somebody think that I need attention. I don't do any. I be fully clothed, decent. Like right now, I got on a black dress that goes all the way to my ankles. It does have a slit on the left leg, but I have a black dress on that goes all the way to my ankles, fully covered. Y'all, these dudes be catcalling, hey baby, trying to stop me in traffic. I had one dude damn near try to cut my car off one time. He tried to cut my vehicle off to get my phone number. Almost crashed into his ass. These men have no control over themselves. It is so weird out here in these streets. And some of them, a lot of them be older guys. They don't be the youngsters. It be the older ones. When I meet the younger guys be acting like they actually have sense. How you doing, miss? How are you? You beautiful. I was just in the store, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, a little young, oh, a little tenderoni. He said, I'm 26 years old. I'm 26. I'll pull my ID out and show you right now. Can I please have your number? I said, baby, I got children your age. You too young. I can't do nothing with no 26-year-old. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Birth you? Like, what the hell? I ain't got nothing for no 26-year-old, okay? Nada. I have absolutely nothing for a 26-year-old. Nothing at all. Okay. And it's just getting to the point now where I just don't know if if this system of patriarchy is not dismantled, there is never going to be any type of change that is going to be able to happen amongst us, because I feel like the patriarchy, first of all, the patriarchy and racism and a lot of other isms all go hand in hand. They're all married. The marriage, it all goes hand in hand, right? Marriage, the whole point of marriage, it was, well, once it was institutionalized and became a thing, the whole point of it was so every man could own a woman. That was the point. He said, but Queen, you are beautiful. You don't have to dress like that and you have a good vibe energy. Yeah, but they still be acting like I got my boobs hanging out and my ass. That's the point I'm making. I'm fully decently clothed and they acting like I'm walking down the street looking like a stripper with lingerie on. That's what I'm saying. They have no self-control. But the institute of marriage and the patriarchy go hand in hand. Racism and the patriarchy go hand in hand. Colorism and the patriarchy go hand in hand. Abuse and the patriarchy go hand in hand. They're all connected. And I don't think a lot of these men are connecting the dots. They don't understand. They're so busy trying to protect this so-called power that they think they have, when the average man has less power than the average woman. I mean, maybe in the workplace or something like that, he may have some sort of an advantage. And of course, he's stronger than the average woman. So he could definitely take advantage of her. But at the end of the day, y'all, we all at the bottom of the, we ain't the 1%. We ain't running around here owning government buildings and shit. Like, we don't control that stuff. We don't make the laws and the rules and all that shit. We all down here on the bottom suffering. And so many men don't realize how terribly the patriarchy is turning out for them. It's treating them like shit. The patriarchy is out here kicking men's asses, but they're still trying to protect it. You say you thought marriage was to pass down wealth or whatever you have. Yeah, that's the lie they tell you. That's not what that was about. Back before women were allowed to like work, and when they did work, they had to do like domestic labor and shit like that. They had to have like work permits, and then the husband got the check, and you know what I'm saying? He got the money. It was never like handed over to her because she was treated like a child. That's the lie that they told our big mamas and them so that they would be okay with what was happening. And a lot of those women unalived before their husbands did because their husbands stressed their ass to death. A lot of those men, their wives unalived early. Some of those women unalived during giving birth to their children. You understand what I'm saying? And they just went off and found them another slave because that's really what it was. Listen, a lot of y'all's grandparents and great grandparents was, well, I don't know about grandparents. These grandparents young as shit nowadays. But a lot of y'all's great grandparents and great grandparents, those women were slaves. They were slaves to your great grandfathers. They were being abused. Those women, those went, listen, I'll never forget one time I was listening to Big Mama and my auntie Bessie talking one day. And she was telling, Big Mama was telling was Bessie my cousin? I don't know if she was my cousin or my aunt. I just know she was old as hell. The lady was old. She was real old. Um, I'll never forget I was listening to Big Mama telling her a story one day about how she had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning because she was telling her, she was like, auntie, you taught yourself how to read and write, and you taught yourself how to drive. You never went to school. She was talking to Big Mama, and Big Mama was like, I had to. And she was telling her, because back in the day when grown folks are talking, kids know that, go sit down and find something to do. So I just sat there and listened to them. And she was talking about how she had to wake up at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She had to go out to the chicken coop. She had to get the eggs. She had to come in the house. She had to skin the chicken. I mean, defeather the chicken. She had to do all of this. Like, y'all, this woman, she said she was like 8, 9 years old. She was a freaking baby. Okay, and she couldn't go to school because back then they wouldn't let them. Girls couldn't go. Girls are not allowed to be educated. And they're not connecting the dots. Men are getting mad at women for having degrees, but they don't understand. Not too long ago, we could not attend school. We could not become educated. What reason would they have? What valid reason would they have for not wanting you to become educated? Because the more educated you become, the more your eyes open and you start to see what's going on around you. When you have little to no knowledge of what the fuck is going on, what words mean, what does abuse look like, what is, what you can start putting all these things together. They don't want us. Listen, the slave owner did not tell the slaves they weren't allowed to read because they was scared they was going to do something to them. They didn't want them to be educated because they were afraid that they were going to find out they were slaves. They was afraid they was going to find out their property and their land had been stolen. They were afraid that they were going to find out what was going on. That was the only purpose of it. That was the only fucking purpose. And these men are not putting it together. The patriarchy is hurting you too. You know how many men are putting pistols in their mouths because life is hard? This is the patriarchy that you guys are supporting and setting up and protecting. And then you get online and accuse women of being your problem when it's not us. You guys are oppressing each other. Men are oppressing men. Literally, men are freaking oppressing men. And then they're getting pissed off at women because women don't want to deal with them. Oh, you won't clean up. You won't do my laundry. You won't open your mouth and your legs whenever I need to stick my pink tits in somewhere. You won't do it. It's like, dude, I don't have to. Okay, Roshi, you said I feel bad for my grandma on my dad's side. She passed at 35 with cancer, had 14 kids back to back, and grandpa was a bootleg king. And she had to walk miles in the rain sometimes to work as a housekeeper. And guess what? When it was time for her to get paid, they probably gave him her money. She didn't even see it. A lot of those women couldn't even count. They weren't allowed to be educated. Just like, I want y'all to really wrap your minds around that. Imagine, right? You grow up in a time, and of course, it would have been so normal then, right? That the average woman wasn't going to say anything because it was just norm. It was the norm. The boys and men were allowed to go to school and become educated, and the girls were not. You were taught to cook and clean and be a good wife and shut your mouth and do whatever it is your husband's telling you to keep him happy. That's what you were taught coming out of your mother's womb. And the women kept giving birth. Even with that situation going on, they were still having babies. Why on God's green earth did your grandmama have 14? My grandmama had 11. And they say my papa was tearing her ass up, girl. It's crazy to me. Now, that type of stuff, women need to take accountability for. But I get it. I get it. Because back then, your husband could unalive you and nobody cared. They would be like, what she do? Oh, she talked back to me. They'd be like, all right, go ahead and dig a hole for her out back. You go find him another one. So I get it. I get why you didn't say no. I get why you didn't try to fight him off of you. I get why you didn't tell him to kick rocks or kiss your ass. I get it. I totally understand, especially if death is the sentence for to you know uh, to try to stand up for yourself. I totally understand. I get it. Darnell, you said my grandmother was born in 1928. She didn't get married until 1960 and had my mother in 1961. And I remember her telling my mother in a conversation when I was young that my mother was lucky to be born. Sound like your grandma was kind of smart. A lot of toxic men is being forced to change and they are crashing out. Yeah, they're crashing out because they're I'm gonna tell you a little secret. A lot of them aren't going to change. They're not. The crash out is real and they're not going. A lot of them are gonna die alone or they're gonna end up uh, popping a lid and doing something weird. like running up in a restaurant and getting busy and then taking themselves out or something. A lot of them are going to do that. And we're going to see it happen. It's been coming out in my readings recently. It's going, some of them are going to get frustrated so badly. Some of them sexually, some of them mentally or whatever, and they're going to crash out. And I'm telling you, I don't understand why they keep trying to blame women for the things that are happening with them when it's not us. We aren't the ones that are setting up the laws. We aren't the ones that set up the Institute of Marriage. We aren't the ones that said it was okay for women to go to school. Well, yeah, we did fight for it, but we are not setting up these laws. We are not the ones doing this. We are not the ones freeing ourselves, though we are fighting for it. Okay, the men are freeing us, and the more freedom we get, the more they crash out. The more liberation that women receive, the more they crash out. Even with them telling us that we aren't allowed to abort anymore, they're still crashing out, which is making women become more careful with who it is that they're decided to lie down with and who they're allowing to leave their bodily fluid inside of them. Okay. And a lot of them are not going to change, unfortunately, even though I know that's what a lot of women would love to see. We would love to see them get up and change and become better people. But I tell you something, that the people that are cognizant right now, the people who have information right now that have already been touched by this patriarchy, it ain't gonna happen. The only way to fix this thing, the patriarchy, has to be dismantled. And the only ones who can dismantle it is the ones who set it up. Men, not us. Ladies, we are not responsible for this crash out. We are not responsible for their poor behavior. We are not responsible for them not getting no bang, bang, bang. It is not our job to fix this shit because we aren't the ones who broke it. We are not the ones who broke it. They did. They set up this god awful patriarchy. They set up this god awful system. They said that men were allowed to rule and not women. They did this shit. They're the ones that are going to have to dismantle it, not us. It's not our fucking responsibility. And I ain't taking accountability for that shit. You can kiss my ass. Okay? If you don't like having a dry penis, you need to go and get some damn therapy and become a better person so women will like you and start approaching people with respect and stop acting like a fucking animal, a dog in heat with the pink thing sticking out and shit. Okay, Darnell, you said, do you hate when they say you are going to die alone? We are all going to die. Shake my head. No, I don't. I just know how ignorant it is. Shit, I was born alone. Like, who the fuck? Like, first of all, why the fuck would I want to take people with me when I, like, when it's time for me to die? Only a narcissist would be like, you're going to die alone. Ain't that what's supposed to fucking happen? What, am I wait until I know I'm about to die and then go get a pow pow and just take as many people as I want? Like, what does that mean? You're going to die alone. And ain't that how every fucking body die? Alone? Why would you want someone to die with you? Like, what the fuck you got going on in your world where you feel like you're so fucking entitled to people that you need somebody to leave Earth with you? Like, how dumb is that shit? It's annoying and stupid. You said, Roshi, you said part of the red pill is helping aid them to their loneliness and downfall. Well, I tell you what, um, they should have took the fucking blue pill. If this is what the red pill is, if this is what they call woke, they need to go back to sleep. Okay, those guys. LH says those guys just want to project their fears onto women. There go your confirmation. Those guys just want to project their fears onto women. Yeah, and you know, the real question is, what exactly are they afraid of? Are you afraid of becoming a better person? Are you afraid that you becoming vulnerable might actually make you feel something? Are you afraid that the woman is going that's in your life is going to actually be happy? What exactly are you a fucking afraid of? What are you afraid of? Becoming a better person? Why are you afraid? Because people with empathy, people with empathy typically become good people or are good people. Why do you have a problem with being empathetic? Why do you have a problem with caring about your wife's feelings? I watched, listen, it was this live stream. I couldn't watch a lot of it, child. I was getting infuriated. These guys were sitting around and, they be doing their little podcast discussions. And the guy was like, yeah, man, do you like your wife? And the other guy said, no, I don't like my wife. And then all of the guys started laughing. Yeah, man, I don't like my wife. Oh, I don't like my wife. I was like, so y'all went and got married to a bunch of women that y'all don't like? That should, the average person, especially a red pillar, would laugh at that, right? But what it's really truly saying and what it's identifying to a person who has a functioning brain in their head is that men don't give a shit if they like you. They care about compliance. Are you going to wash his clothes? Are you going to cook his food? When he needs something to poke on, can he poke on you? When he needs somebody to tear down, are you available? Are you available for abuse? And that's why it tickles me sometimes when I hear women say, my husband, my man, my man, my man. I'll be like, a lot of y'all don't, these motherfuckers don't even like y'all. I'm going to tell you how you know if a man like you, ladies. I'm about to give y'all some tea. You ask your man for his phone, he don't hesitate. He just hand it to you. He love you. He like you. Because that is the most vulnerable thing that a man carries around on his person is his motherfucking phone. I'm gonna tell you something else that lets you know if a man like you. If you come to your man and you say, baby, this is my issue. I need you more. I need more from you. This is what I need. And he attempts to fix it. He might not get it right because some of these motherfuckers only comprehend at a sixth grade level. So you're gonna have to be careful, girl, and have to be patient, okay? But if he attempts to fix it, that's somebody who give a fuck about you. Let me tell you something. I've been talking to my friend since December. I brought two things to his awareness, and he's already changed both of them since December. That's somebody who like you. Somebody who don't like you don't give a damn what you talking about. They do not care what you talk, my girl. You could be in a relationship with this motherfucker for 15 years. Bitch, you gonna be complaining about the same thing for 15 years before finally you be like, you know what? He don't give a damn. I'm just go ahead and go. That's how most marriages end. Women realize that the men don't give a shit. Because she been telling him the same damn thing for 15 years. And finally she goes, he don't care. I'm leaving. These men, Kiana says, these men want slaves and not women. Exactly. And that's exactly what the Marriage Institute was set up for. I mean, yeah, they'll tell you it's to transfer wealth. And yes, it does transfer wealth. But let's be honest here. That shit was set up so that you can have your own slave. That's what it was for. Oh, she ain't owned? I'll take her. The fuck? Watch The Color Purple. He ain't love that girl. Listen, Mister did not love Celie. He went over to her house on his little horse and seen her daddy on the porch. And he said, I want to marry your Nettie. He said, you can't have Nettie. She too young. But I tell you what, I give you Celie. The same day he brought that girl home, his son bust her side of the head with a rock, the very next scene, this girl was in the house getting hunched on and cleaning and cooking. Just that quick. He ain't give her no ring. They didn't go to the church and jump over no fucking broom. None of that. He gave that man that girl, and that was it. It was easy peasy. There you go. You need a slave? Here you go. Give me a couple dollars. Bring some animals with you. Darnell said, I saw that. That was disgusting. They will put up with someone until they think they can find someone better. It's not even about finding someone better. That's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what they be trying to do. They be trying to build up. They looking for that ride or die. They looking for that woman that is gonna stick with them while they broke and bum and dusty and they ain't got shit until they can hit a lick and they can get that girl that want the high value man. That's really what they want. That's really what they want. They don't want no good woman. Because let me tell you why I know. There was this guy. His name was CJ So Cool. I watched this shit happen on the internet. I never followed him or nothing like that. But when the crash out happened, I kind of caught wind of his content because it was going viral. He took this lady that he had met She was a very pretty lady. I think her name was like Roscoe or some shit like that, Rosie or something. I forgot what her name was. But I remember his name was CJ So Cool. The girl had already had children when he met her. Very pretty lady. But she had already had children. He took the kids in. He fucking he took this girl. I don't know where what her life was like before she met him. But when I tell you, he took this girl from whatever lifestyle she was living to living it up. This dude was showing receipts. He was making like damn near $1 million a month around this bitch. Okay, he was getting it. Homeboy was getting it. Then the next thing you know, homegirl started having her kids lying on him, saying that he was beating on her, saying that he was trying to molest the little girl and shit like that. It was crazy to watch. And I was thinking to myself while I was watching that shit, I was like, now how many women would have respected this man and loved him unconditionally? Just same shit we see happening with Blueface and Krishan Rock. Rock really loved that boy. But watch who he end up with. Watch he end up with some bobblehead that don't give a damn about him. That's probably gonna end up setting his ass up to lose everything he got. That CJ So Cool boy ain't making no money right now, y'all. Not one red cent. Look at young Pharaoh. If he would have stayed with the lady that loved his ass, if he would have treated that lady right and stayed with the lady that loved him, she would have protected him with her life. He ain't want to do that. Oh, I need to get me some more wives. I got golden over here, but I want me some more bitches. They don't, as soon as they get a couple dollars, they don't know how to be content with that one that love them. They don't know how to hold that one down that really actually love them. They too dumb. But they run around tell women to choose better, but they don't know how to choose. They choose bitches that don't give a damn about them and want to see them destroyed. They monkey branch from one woman to another. It's a shame they really just don't give a F. I know that's right. Young Pharaoh got greedy. That's exactly what his problem. Yeah, that's what all of their problem. Polite too. Polite little ugly ass had like 5 wives. And then they say he started messing with the Caucasian women and then his empire went tumbling down. Anybody who want to click the link, please know that it is a mobile link and you're feel free to click the link and come up and share your thoughts with us if you care to. Anybody who would like to click the link, it is pinned in the comment. CJ actually played that lady. She took him in homeless and got played for money by that Becky girl he was dating. See, I don't know the whole story. All I know is the way it looked at it, it looked like he was already on and popping when he got with that girl. And he took her under his umbrella from the way it looked to me. Now I don't know. I wasn't following them, so I'm not gonna argue with you. But yeah, that ain't what it looked like to me, child. Roshi, maybe I got the shit wrong. But it looked to me like when he met her, he was already that guy. From what I saw. From what I saw, he was already that dude. But I don't know. Hey, Darnell. I mean, Derek. I call you Darnell. Oh, because Darnell said Derek. Excuse me. Anybody want to come up, click the link, come up, talk. Let's talk about it. What do women need to be held accountable for? Remember, it is a mobile link, okay? So you need your phone to click it. So you can still watch this on TV while you on the phone popping your shit. But yeah, but it's sad that these guys don't know when they don't even know when a woman actually truly loved them. Or they don't give a damn. They want what they want, and that's just what it is. Okay, feminine, fit, and friendly is what the fuck they really be wanting. And it's sad because so many of them will get with a black woman and will hold them down while they in the dustiest of all places, okay, the dust fields of earth is where they'll be in life. And then the next thing you know, you'll look up and they be ready to, as soon as they get a couple dollars, they be ready to run off. Look at Waiting to Exhale. Had that girl stop going to not open up her business and not go to school and everything like that, and she became everything he needed for that damn company. And then what he did, got all that money and left her ass for a white girl. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. Polite had allegedly had problems with minors. That's all that I'm going to say. Oh yeah, we already know what happened, girl. We watched that shit happen on live social media. He sure did. stuck his thing in that little girl mouth and went crazy on it. They found his DNA all up in that girl mouth and throat and everything. And he had 5 grown women that was willing and ready to do whatever he wanted them to do whenever he said. They was all claiming it to be his wife. Like, what are you doing? And I heard he was messing with Caucasian women on the side. Like Tiny loves Ti so much, shaking my head. Ti don't like Tiny. I disagree with that one, Kiana. I think Ti learned I think Ti is the one of the ones who actually got it. I think he got it because no matter how messed up that girl be looking, Ti is not gonna go nowhere. And he know when he was a nobody, Tiny was holding him the fuck down. And he did not become Ti and then run off and leave that girl destitute. He's still right there with her beard and her mustache and everything. He's still right there, no matter how messed up her BBLs get, no matter how big them lips get, no matter how much of a monkey she morphing into. That man is not leaving her. I think Ti got it. He's one of the only ones who got it. Him, right now, LeBron James is doing good. Him and his wife holding it down pretty good. It's a few of them that look like they got the recipe. But I think Ti know exactly what the fuck is going. He know that them bitches out there in the street don't want him for nothing but his status. He know that because he tip. He know them girls don't give a damn. They waiting to see him at the bar so they can get drunk and twerk on him and let him get in his car and go unalive himself like Young Dro and all of them other niggas. He know the bitches don't care. Ti know. That's why he be like, nope, I'm going to the show with my wife. Nope, I'm traveling with my wife. Nope, I'm still going to be here with my wife. They still cheating, yeah, but listen, let me tell you something. Whether those guys are cheating, see, this is what women need to understand. Sometimes, okay, sometimes, and I know it's rare, but sometimes a man actually loves his wife. Sometimes. And I'm going to tell you another secret. Uh, if LeBron James brought his big ass over here and cheated with me, bitch, I just hit a payday. You think I ain't gonna get paid? Oh, nigga, you gonna have to give me all types of money to keep me quiet. Okay? I'm just saying. With that type of status, you better not cheat. If you smart, you better take your ass over to Dubai somewhere and go get you one of them women who don't really know who the hell you is and don't care. Leave a couple of couple hundreds on the table on or I don't know what it costs over the thousands or whatever. You better take your ass up out of America with that shit if you smart. Okay? Fuck you talking about. Let LeBron bring his big ass over here talking about, hey, queen, you know I have my own. I'm like, really? Well, Prince, stop. Oh, bitch, what? I'm finna get a check. Fuck you talking about. Hell yeah, I wish he would. I wish a motherfucker would. But I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Out here in Atlanta, when people see T.I., Tiny be with his ass. That nigga don't be by himself. Every time T.I. done got caught doing some bullshit, Tiny be right there. He got caught with all them goddamn pills, Tiny was there. He got caught with all them guns, Tiny was there. He got caught with high as hell and threw himself at the mercy of the court. Tiny was there. She his ride or die. That bitch be right there in the paint with that nigga. He do some bullshit, Tiny be right there. Okay. Status has never stopped them from cheating. Remember, Kobe got caught up with Becky in Denver. Well, yeah, but and listen, a lot of people learned from that though. Okay, a lot of people learned from that. That girl got a lot. She got a lot of money from Kobe behind that shit. She did. That girl ate good. That lady ain't never got to work no more if she did right with that money. Okay, a lot of them motherfuckers took notes from that shit. You can't just be running around here just cheating on no your wife and not in the U.S. Like I said, you better take your ass to one of them foreign countries with that bullshit. That's what the fuck you better do. Okay? Remember when Kobe had that situation and cheated, his wife stayed though. You damn right, she was supposed to stay. The fuck? You don't leave the number one draft pick and he just got drafted. The fuck? Are you crazy? He said you guys are lying. Who lying, Derek? What we lie about? Shit. Correct us, Derek. What we lying about? I wouldn't have left his ass either. The fuck? I'd have went on a girls trip. I'd have took all my bitches somewhere. Bitch, you want to play? I'm finna go spend some money. Shit, she getting some money. The fuck? You don't leave no damn first round draft pick athlete. The hell? Crazy? See, Becky and them know that. Black women would have left. He said, I'm not lying. Oh, they lying. Okay. Yeah, you don't do that. And that's the reason why Becky be having the advantage over us. Let me tell y'all something about Becky now. Becky and them, right? You would cheat on Becky, and that bitch will immediately start making a plan to leave your ass and take all your shit. She'll go hire a private investigator to take pictures of you out, thinking you fucking around on her and all of that. And she'll stay, listen, Becky is a patient bitch. She will stay in that damn relationship for like 10 years, bruh, before she gather up all her shit and be like, okay, he wants to fucking play with me again. I told him never again. I'm gonna take his ass to court and take every fucking thing. That's why Becky be getting half. Excuse me. People be thinking Becky is just this, oh, the judge is giving her half because she's a white woman. No, she just fucking smart. Black women ain't smart like that. They be like, oh, he cheated. A rumor come out online. They run. That's not what the fuck you supposed to do. You supposed to stay. You supposed to get pictures. You supposed to get evidence. You supposed to get text messages. You supposed to get emails. You supposed to get all of that shit. And then you go to court and then you take all his shit. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's why black women don't get no wealth when they leave these motherfuckers. Then they want to call us the $5. Y'all some $5 hoes. Yeah, because y'all don't have $5. Fuck. Y'all don't have $5. That's why we said fuck it. We just gonna become millionaires. Fuck it. Y'all want to call us $5 hoes? Fine. We'll go to school, get our degrees, and we'll just become millionaires and then now call us $5 hoes. How about that? Okay. We need to take something from Becky and them. We really do. Because at this rate, we ain't gonna never be able to get nowhere because we see what they doing. Look, every single time one of these black men get some money, they transfer the wealth right back over to Bradley and them. And then once Becky and them take all of that, half of their shit, then they run back to us broke with a hard dick talking about, oh, black women, please, please love me. Black women, please, please help me. Black women, please, please save me. And what we do? Support them. Get your ass out of here, punk ass fly. Yeah, what do we do? Support them. Look what Jeezy did. You left all of them black women single mothers when it married this damn Asian woman. And then as soon as she broke your heart, the first thing you did was got your black ugly ass up on the internet talking about black women, I love you, save me, help me. And they just know we're so usable. And it's sad that listen, they would not feel comfortable with doing that if we had not made them feel comfortable with doing that, guys. They would not, ladies. And that's the type of shit we really have to take accountability for. Why are these men so comfortable with doing disrespectful shit and then running back to us broke and penniless and crying and we just embrace them? Look at Jonathan Majors. Why the fuck is Megan Good fucking with him? Why? Let them damn white women save him. That's who the hell he ran his ass over there to go transfer his wealth to. Why are you fucking with him? He ain't got no status right now. He can't even get a fucking job. And you over here fucking with him. And I doubt if he taking you serious because in the pictures, he on that boy be looking like he is so uninterested in Megan. I feel so bad for her. Like, seriously. But we have to stop this shit, y'all. We really do. Ladies, we have to stop this shit. We have to stop doing this to ourselves. The reason why we have the reputation that we have is because we too damn soft. We are. Okay, we are. The rumor has it that they got married. Didn't that come out in the reading? Didn't I tell y'all he was gonna marry that damn girl to try to get his status back right? Didn't that shit come out in that reading that he was gonna try to marry her? Just goofy for no fucking reason. And we're so usable. And I know what they're gonna say. Oh, she's a Christian. She believes in God, forgiveness for everyone. He's just hurting right now. Jonathan just needs someone to love him through this. He needs some support. He really does. He just needs someone to help him through this difficult time. What Bernadine said in Wait to Exhale, I always thought if I gave him what he needed, he'd give me what I needed. No, what he gave you was a broken heart. Is what the fuck he gave you. Okay? That's the fuck he gave you, bitch. Because you thought if you gave him what he needed, that he would give you what you needed. And what a lot of women need to listen, y'all. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Why in the hell she didn't know that man had all them damn assets and she's sitting up in that house making babies with him? Them wasn't even big ass kids. Them were little children, elementary school children. Why in the hell you don't know this man got a vineyard and a house out in another country and all of these assets and shit? Why you don't know, bitch? Why are you trusting him with your future? These is your offspring, for God's sake. And the fucked up part about it is that girl helped that man build that damn business from the ground up, and he was willing to leave her with shit. And she had his babies and every fucking thing. That this is the type of shit that we put up with. We just let them get away with whatever the fuck. They go run over to the white community with all their money and they dick and shit. Oh yeah, I'm finna go over here and fuck Becky. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all black bitches. You loud, you aggressive, you masculine. White woman grab the fucking rug and snatch it from underneath his goofy ass. He fall, bump his head, knock his teeth out, lose all his money. Here he come. Broke, penniless, with a hard penis. Black woman, I'm sorry. You know I never meant to hurt you. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, black woman. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. No, Q, she didn't know because when she was sitting on the Ferris wheel with Loretta Devine, she was like, "Girl, do you know he got a this and a that?" She was naming it all off. She did not know. She found out during the divorce proceeding, girl. She did not know. She did not. She was finding that shit as she was going. She found out before the divorce was over, but no, she did not know at first. She was like, "Girl, do you know he got a vineyard right here in Arizona? He got 2 properties over here. He got this and he got that." She was naming it off when they was on the merry-go-round thing. Yeah. That's why her divorce attorney said that it would be an uphill battle because everything was in his name. Yeah, but in America, it don't mean shit. That wasn't the issue. That's why she still ended up getting what she got. Shit being in his name had nothing to do with anything. The problem was she didn't even realize that the shit existed. That was the real issue. Shit, by law, legally, she got it. She's entitled to have anything, no fucking prenup, especially with babies. The fuck? That wasn't the issue. The fuck who name is in it? Any properties or assets acquired in a marriage belongs to both people. I don't give a fuck who name on it. If I buy this, if I buy my vehicle and I am married and me and my husband go to get a divorce, he can bring this vehicle up in that divorce proceeding, even if only my name is on it. It does not matter. I know the law of marriage. I got divorced in 2017, child. No, she didn't know that shit fucking existed. So this is the thing, y'all. This is the way divorce works. When you're in a marriage, when you go to bring forward the divorce proceedings, right? When you go to file, they ask you to list the marital asset. They want to know what is it that we are having an issue with dividing. They want to know what do you own? What have you acquired? She didn't know what he had. So obviously she had to get a background check or something on his ass. Because Terry McMillan, the lawyer, was telling her, Terry McMillan, the one, I read the book long before the movie came out. But Terry McMillan, the lawyer, she was telling her, yeah, she was finding shit out. Yeah, that's not, it ain't had nothing to do with it being in his name, girl. That don't mean a flying fucking court. The judge don't give a shit about that shit. That was for TV. That, oh, it looked like everything was acquired in his name only. That don't fucking matter in no marriage. That don't mean shit. What matters is, bitch, do you know it exists? Because if you don't bring it up in the divorce decree, the judge is not going to address it. If you don't bring up this vineyard and these houses and this property in Acapulco, Mexico, and all of this shit she was naming off, they're not gonna address it because they have no clue it exists. The reason why he put it in his name because he was thinking that she wasn't going to find out. And then that way he really wouldn't have to deal with it. He really wouldn't have to share anything with her. She did not know. Pretty Wilder says they always come back when they disabled, sick, and broke. Yeah, or on their way to it. Darnell says, I know it's self-hate because when Becky is aggressive, loud, they get unalive. Exactly. And that's what they don't want to now. They want to pretend like black women cussing them out is such a big fucking deal, but Becky be pulling out whole pumes and unaliving their ass and being sweet about it. Hey, Tyrone, were you looking at that bitch in the club that night? Were you looking at the bitch in the club last night? Don't lie to me, Tyrone. Pow, 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 pow. Like that girl did, old boy, with the cowboy dude. Just sweet, feminine, fit, and friendly. I told you not to fuck with me, didn't I? Daddy, Daddy, what do I do? I accidentally shot him 4 times in the chest, but I was cleaning the weapon. It was an accident. What do I do? That's what the fuck Becky do. Sweet dreams, motherfucker. Okay? That bitch be putting arsenic in that nigga's food. Here, honey, here's your lunch. I made your favorite. Meatloaf. Okay? That's what the fuck Becky do around this bitch. Like, what the fuck ever. How the fuck is an accident? Bitch, you popped that nigga 3 times in the chest, bitch. That wasn't no fucking accident. You accidentally meant to shoot his ass. And you accidentally meant for him to be unalive. That's the you accidentally meant to do. He said, now you gotta go watch that movie to watch her burn that stuff again. And mad all. Yeah, go watch it again, girl, and pay attention this time, girl. You gonna see when her and Loretta Devine is on that damn Ferris wheel thing, the ring around the rosy thing that go in a circle. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Girl, she was telling her all the shit she was finding out. She had the suit on, like she had just came from court, and she was like, "Yeah, girl, did you know he got a house out in this place and this out there? He got this and that." She was naming off all the shit she had found out, waiting to exhale. Unicode waiting to exhale. Yeah, she didn't know that nigga had all that shit. The reason he put it in his name because he was already planning on divorcing her goofy ass. He was hoping she wasn't gonna find out about the shit. So when the divorce decree went through, everything was already in his name. She was a fucking goofy. And we gotta stop doing black women. We gotta stop being goofies. Why the fuck did Mary J. Blige's husband get to get alimony or any type of money from her? Why didn't you have a ma'am? You've been famous since like 1993. Who is it? We didn't even know who this nigga was, bitch, before you brought. And he funny looking. Why the fuck did he not have to sign a prenup? I made your favorite fried chicken and watermelon. That fucking part. Shit, with a little arsenic sprinkled on that shit. Bitch, don't play with me. Becky don't be playing with these motherfuckers. They be being sweet and unaliving these motherfuckers. And they be all, you should see them. They be so bold. My wife would never do that. My wife would never do that. You're like, really? You talking about Becky? Oh, Becky will fucking do that. Becky is fucking about it. She don't have no problem with taking your life, nigga. You mean nothing to her. Bitch, she will unalive you and go outside and go for a deep dip in the pool. Okay? And call her fucking boyfriend over while your stupid ass in the closet. Stinking and shit. Yeah, Mary should have had a prenup. You girl, you've been rich since '93. Ain't no way on God's green earth you supposed to be laid up with. No, I don't give a fuck what he talking about. If they had a prenup, how in the fuck did he end up getting money from her? Well, I don't fucking know. Maybe he was the one that hired the private investigator and set her ass up because that shit is crazy to me. I don't understand how these men is getting all this money from these black women, but when Becky leaves, she taking every fucking thing. I don't understand the shit. Ooh, feel like I'm eating pollen. Yeah, I don't get it. Somebody make the shit make sense. I don't fucking understand. How? Goddamn shit! All these dudes making a come up off our ass. Okay, making a smooth come up off of us. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Okay, motherfuckers coming in and moonwalking all over our ass. We sitting here pretending like we don't know no better. And y'all better be careful with the news running around here talking about y'all becoming the fastest entrepreneurs and millionaires in the United States. Black women, y'all need to be real fucking careful. As gullible as y'all ass is, as gullible as y'all's asses is for these little penises these men be throwing around at y'all need to be real fucking careful. Y'all need to be extremely careful. Because if all it takes is a hard penis to get y'all to surrender all your assets and your ovaries and everything, y'all need to be real motherfucking careful. Because I'm telling you, for y'all man, y'all be out here tripping, girl. Y'all be out here tripping real bad. These dudes don't have to bring shit to the table. They don't have to have no car, no job. They can have the shit stains in their drawers. They can have teeth missing, an eyeball hanging out. Look at Charleston White. Yeah, no, 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 no. All he do is talk about bitches. Yeah, that bitch. Well, why do you have access to bitches? Why? No, no, no. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going? What? Why? Why is you bitches on 20B1s? Like, I just don't know. Like, I mean, I guess he got some money, so I guess, but like, come on now. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And I'm not saying the man dumb or nothing. He's very educated, but no, no. What? Misogynistic than a son of a bitch. Go out on the street and get whoever he want. Hey, all in his face. Half of them ain't getting $5 from his ass. You ready to pull their damn pants down and get to work right on TV. Lights, camera, action. They be ready to get to it. Right while the camera's rolling. Girl, get your shit together. Are we that easy? Are we that fucking easy, ladies? The reputation that we have is really, really fucking trash. And it's pretty annoying because sometimes I watch the way that we behave. And don't get me wrong, I know social media is not like everybody's real life and reality all the time. But man, like, we got to get it together. He said he has access because he is hanging heavy. That's even worse. Oh, I just said that. All it takes is a hard penis. And y'all be ready to give up y'all soul to these motherfuckers. Oh, he got good teeth. He know how to rock my world. I love him. I love Tarot Dream. Like, damn, y'all ain't never bust one before? I think a lot of women be meeting dudes that really don't like them. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't. Even if it's just a smash and pass for me, which is that's the normality of my life. They be trying to make sure I get mine several times. They be like, no, I'm not letting anything out of this body until something comes out of yours first. I be like, that's right, daddy. Take care of your bitch, okay? Motherfucker, what? They be over there, hold on. Let me lick this. This might work. Let me lick this. Yes, lick that shit. Okay, touch it, lick it, feel it, smell it, do all that. Figure it out, nigga. I don't know, but yeah, I don't listen. Shit. I'm busting every time. Fuck y'all talking about. Women running around here talking about they ain't busting. I'm busting every time. Okay? I'm going to ecstasy every motherfucking time. I don't even want you if you don't look like you can make me have a good time, bitch. I don't want look, I can tell by the way you walk if I'm gonna finish first. I can tell by the way you talk if I'm gonna finish first. I can tell by the way you smell if I'm gonna finish first. I can tell by the way a man looks in my eyes that tells me if he gonna make sure that I'm gonna finish first. I can look at him. Listen, I know how to read these niggas. Listen, I've been around these niggas. I know how to read men. I can look at a man and tell if he's self. I can look him dead in that motherfucker looking at me like, I'll be like, yeah, nigga. Wait until I like you enough to give you some. I'm gonna make you wait. Look at me like you want to eat me up. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you time. I'm gonna give you a little time. Let that shit marinate, baby. Okay? Handle your business. Okay? They get their hands on me. They be like, ooh, shit. I be like, yeah. hmm It's better with the clothes off, ain't it? It's better with the clothes off, ain't it? Mm-mm. And then I'm a seductress too. I'm seductive as fuck. I be looking motherfuckers all in their eyes. I be playing with my hair. I be looking back at the motherfuckers like, don't be looking at my booty while I'm walking away. Don't be looking at me like that. Okay. You gotta make that motherfucker want to make it. I don't know. Maybe women just don't know that, I don't know. Maybe y'all just don't realize how much power y'all have or something. I'm not sure what the fuck it is, but I don't understand why everybody ain't busting one. I don't get it. As anxious as these motherfuckers be to get up in y'all bed and y'all ain't busting, who y'all messing with? The little teeny eeny weeny crew? Because I can tell if they packing by how they walk too. I ain't messing with no little midget man. And if I ain't sure, I tell him, let me see. And if that motherfucker hesitates, bitch, he ain't packing nothing. Because a nigga with a big one, he gonna pull that bitch out. He don't get no fuck. He be like, come here, girl. Come on in this car. I be like, yes, show me. Because I can't tell. Your walk confused me, but you fine. Let me see. Yes. And he'll show me. And if he don't show me, then bitch, I'm deleting your number. You get blocked. Because if you got a big one, you ain't got no problem with showing me. Duh. Everybody know that. I'm the queen that let me see. Talking all that shit. Girl, I'll do this and that. Let me see. Let me see if I'm right. Pull that motherfucker out. You talking all that motherfucking shit, bitch. Let me see. You gonna do what? Let me see. I don't get no fuck. Girl, you crazy. Yep. Let me see though. Shit, you don't want to let me see, bitch, and whatever. I'm good. I ain't doing nothing with nobody that don't look like. And not for nothing, the way they walk tell you if they got a stroke. Listen, let me give y'all some secrets, ladies. I'm gonna tell you what y'all can do. Cause see, I did this back in the day. I don't know what the fuck possessed me to do it, but I did. Maybe it was Big Mama and them. I don't know. I want y'all, every man that you have ever heard of that had a big one. I want you to go watch videos because we got social media now. You can watch old movies and shit like that. Go watch the way each of those men walk. So people that you done heard can throw that thing down. So like Tiana Taylor said she getting her back blown out by Mufasa. Go watch videos of how he walked. And I'm not talking about like the strut walk. I'm talking about just a regular walk, just walking down the street, minding your business, talking or whatever. Look at the way Lil Wayne walk. A lot of people say he hanging. Look at the way Tupac walk. Look at the way Stevie J. I mean, what's that nigga that? Yeah, Stevie J walk. Look at the way DMX walk. Okay. Go and watch. Y'all got social media now, so it's easy for y'all, ladies. It's easy for y'all. Watch the swag. Don't just watch the way they walk. Watch the swag. Watch the way he carry himself, his hand movements, all of that. It's a plethora of things you have to look for. There's a blend of things that are supposed to happen with this magical person that's going to make magic happen to you. And you have to know what it is. You have to know what it looks like. And then there's look. When a man wants to take care of you and your body, he's going to look at you a certain type of way. Y'all should already know what the look like. For those of you who don't know what the look like, you have to find two people that are actually okay. Let me see. Uh oh, this is good advice, but it's advice at the same time. Corn. Don't watch it for the aesthetic. Watch for the way that they look at each other. When they be, I'm not talking about that weird shit. I'm talking about a man and a woman doing the bang, bang, bang. With they like they don't necessarily have to love each other, but he ready to make some shit happen, Captain. Look at the way he be looking at her. It's a look. Men will look at you like that when you still have your clothes on. I don't know why you guys don't know this. They will. They'll look at you like that with your clothes on. Okay? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. I don't know what Denzel packing, but I know his wife ain't left him in what 30, 40 fucking years. So whatever he got, she like it. Okay. I don't know if he ever cheated on her, but I ain't heard about it. But yeah, there's a certain way he's supposed to look at you. And I hate that I had to use corn as the example, but it be a look. Excuse me. And I don't know who to give y'all as the example to show y'all the way it look. Let me see. Or maybe corn was a bad idea, especially for younger people. Let me see. People get addicted to that shit. Um. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe like Queen, the link will let me click it on my desktop, but it won't let me click it on my mobile. I think that it will only work if you put it in the chat instead of us mods. Oh, I would have to do it. Ain't that a bitch? I would have to yeah. Well, whatever. We already going in. It's already an hour and some change. We'll have to try it again another time. Maybe I'll do a test run with you or something. Like we'll do it on the low. But I'm gonna try to get this Prince read done tomorrow or the next day. I need to go watch a video on how to do this StreamYard or Zoom or whatever. Um, but yeah, there's a very seductive. There's things that women can do very seductively that make men want to please them. Like I could just tell when a man is not selfish. When he's not selfish in the bedroom, I can tell. The way he look at me, the way that he bite his lip while he looking at me. I can tell the temptation is building up inside of him. He's looking at me like, oh my God, I can't wait to please her. Not necessarily I want to, because that's a look too. That, ooh, I can't wait to get in your pants and just, going there. That's a look too. I'm not attracted to that. I'm attracted to men who look at me like they want to please me, like they want to make love to me, even though we're not in love. I'm attracted to that, but that's my preference. I like men who are not selfish. I like men who it makes him happy to see me pleased. Get what I'm saying? If you have ever seen the movie 365 Days on Netflix, then you know that look. I ain't never seen it, girl. But yeah, it's one of those looks like it looks like you can see it in his I like I don't know, maybe I'm just a freak. But you can see it in his eyes. You can tell when a man want to please you and when he just want to jump on you and just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. Ooh, I know. Let's go back to waiting to exhale. Whitney Houston. Remember when the dude came over to her house or her apartment or whatever? The dude that was brushing his teeth with her toothbrush. You seen the way he was looking at her? Then you see the way the Kenneth dude was looking at her, the one that was cheating on his wife. Pay attention to those two. One of them had that look like he couldn't wait to climb on top of her and just hurry up and get it over with because he just wanted to hit it. And the other one was looking at her like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to please you." You can like y'all. Damn, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a look. Okay, I gotta watch the movie. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find it. You said a generous man, pretty much. Yeah, he gotta be generous, girl. I like to eat. That's the only way to keep me happy. You gotta feed me. I'm like a gremlin, which I want to eat after midnight. The fuck? Yes, you gotta have a job and some money to feed me. Okay, I need some food, bitch. You can pay a couple few bills too. I won't mind that. But yeah, you gotta definitely be generous because I'm not gonna be buying my own food as much as I eat out. Why would I do that? And I'm giving you some good bang, bang, bang. And I don't ever get any kickback from any like the dudes that be kicking in with me. They be like, "Come on, girl, let me take you out." Okay, I got it, baby. I'll be like, "I know," because you asked me to go out. The fuck? Why would you not have it? It's still on there. I canceled my next Netflix when I was in South America. I never watched it. I don't have Netflix. I don't watch that shit anyway. But yeah, you gotta feed me. I'm like a fucking gremlin. Okay, I'll take accountability for eating. I'll be fucking some food up. I don't eat that much of it at once, but I listen. You give me a platter, I'll finish that bitch by the time the day out. You give me a platter in the morning, it'll be done by the time to go to bed. What's my favorite food? I don't have a favorite food down now. Shit, I be eating whatever I feel like. Whatever sound good and feel good to me in that moment, that's my favorite. Shit. It just depends on what I'm craving, honey. And I could be craving anything. You just never know. I very rarely eat leftovers, but I will. If I don't finish it that day, that shit, I end up in the garbage. I don't really have a favorite food though. Like I said, whatever I'm craving in that moment, that's my favorite. Okay. But y'all, look, we did this. It's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and let y'all go ahead and do whatever y'all doing today. Plus, all of these ballers pulling up in this damn gas station. I'm finna get out and check the temperature. Okay. Go ahead and get me some ice and check the temperature and see what we got going on up around her. I'm gonna let y'all go though. Okay. I love y'all. Thank y'all for participating. This gonna get greater later. Okay. We just trying some shit out. I was trying to see if we could do this go live thing together. I guess not. Okay. I would have to be the one to put it in the chat, but I just couldn't. I don't know. And the part that's the issue that I'm having is they not letting me put the link in the chat. Maybe if I do it from my other phone, I guess. We'll try to go live again and see if we can perfect this. Because I like the go live together feature where other people, like where people can come up, but I just don't know how to use it. And I got to start trying to use stuff if I want to get savvy with it. And I don't never use it. So I'm going to try. I mean, I use it for my personal readings, but that's it. But I'm going to try to do this shit again. And we're going to try to talk about something else. And hopefully I can get y'all to come up and talk some shit. But I'm going to connect this Zoom thing back up anyway. If I can do these readings on Patreon with it, I'm going to hook that back up. So we probably just be on Zoom anyway. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Everybody, please thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel. We will be back with another hot topic sooner than later. I am Queen. This is New World Visions. I see y'all in the next one. Later.